All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. It helps out the YouTube channel, and to stay tuned on in towards the end of the video because I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys you won't want to miss, and you definitely want to add to your watch list. So here we are with ticker symbol GSAT, Globalstar Inc. It's been pulling downwards, and let's go ahead and look at it a little bit closer. So the first support level I want you guys to be aware of is 114. That's the most recent low and the last lowest point that we reached when the market was going downwards after that correction. And now it's sitting at 132. So 114 you definitely want to keep in mind and watch carefully moving forward. Now, our support level for today based off the price action is down here at this point, and that is 131. That's literally 1 cent away from the current price. So 132 is where it's sitting at, and 131 is your first support, and then your next one would be at 114. So you want to watch how it's reacted between those two support levels, and if the bulls are trying to reappear, or are the bears tearing this one down fairly fast. Now our 50-day moving average is up here at 148. Anything below that is bearish. Anything above that is bullish. So I want every single investor and viewer to be aware of that. We are in bearish territory. And what is the point of reference that we need a breakthrough to get back into bullish territory? It's the 50-day moving average, okay? That's going to let us know where the leverage is going and if the bulls are gaining control. But what is our resistance before getting there based off the chart? That is this point right here at 142 before it continued going lower. There was a big rejection there when the bulls tried coming back up after this had been pulling downwards. And then right there at 142, rejection, falling 10 cents below that point. So 142 definitely needs to be broken through. That's just an indicator for us investors to know where the momentum is going and that the bulls are trying to bring this one back up. But remember, we're still in bearish territory and the bulls need to break through the 50-day moving average of 148. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you learned something new, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click on the bell to not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned till the end because I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss, and you definitely want to have it on your watch list. Alright, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned on in because we got a lot to cover, and let's talk about how this is speculative but also an opportunity. So the first thing is I have neo.com pulled up. Definitely go check out the website so you can see more about their product and the opportunity that lies with this company. So let's go ahead and see their chart. And their highest was almost $67 at some point, and their lows recently were 31, and we're sitting at 37. So I mentioned this one over at the Patreon earlier today, and I blocked out the other two stocks because it's only fair for the Patreons. So if you're interested in knowing live updates weekly, what stocks I'm watching, and throughout the week as opportunities like this one present themselves, you can join us and join me over at the Patreon to know more about it. But let's go ahead and read this. So speculative stocks, but some interesting ones to watch. The reason why I said speculative, because there's some tensions right now with Chinese and US relations, which we went through that last year. I went ahead and talked about, I don't know if you remember last year's tensions, quote unquote, but you know, the delisting and the auditing and the 3 years till they're going ahead and get delisted or whatever it was the case be, you know, it was hitting these stocks. Now they are speculative because these tensions, quote unquote, could actually hurt the stocks. If these tensions get worse or more serious, it could hurt the stocks short term. When I say short term, the rest of the year, the next coming months, or the next 2 years until things kind of loosen up or get a little bit better. But if they're temporary pullbacks that last a few weeks or days, these are opportunities before us. So I went ahead and said it. NIO is called the Tesla of China, and NIO operates in China's premium electric vehicle market. Like, this is the top of the line when it comes to EVs in China. They have a following, which their business models is impressive. And what I mean by that, they have a following, they have a cult-like following, and they're doing a really good job with their business model of making people have to come back to them for a battery swap. That's like impressive, okay? They're the only ones mastering this and taking advantage of this in their sector. It is sitting close to $37 and has hit a high of $67. So let's go ahead and go over here to see the article, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of break it down. So there's like a $30 difference right now, right? And I'm going to break down those $30. Hypothetically speaking, I'm not a financial advisor, and I am not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions, but I am here to enlighten you guys and open your perspective to something you may have overlooked or not understood or seen before. So this article talks about every reason why NIO is volatile and it's stumbling again today. So let's look at the three main reasons. The first one, treasury yields. That's temporary. That's happening to the whole market. This is not just NIO. China-US relations. This could be temporary. This is what's making it very speculative right now. And the third thing is chip shortages. Okay? Chip shortages are not that big of a deal. This is temporary. This is going to get passed over. It's hurt the entire auto sector. So out of these three situations, two of them is happening universally in the market. And this one's universally in the entire auto sector. So chip shortages, we can get past. Treasury yields, we can get past. Now, for Chinese EV maker NIO, that's certainly not bullish for the company's American expansion plans. Add in broad delisting concerns and things are tense. This is all fear, right? Based off of this right here. So what is being said here? China and U.S. relations have taken a beating in recent days. U.S. and Chinese senior officials met for the first time last week under President Joe Biden, and conversations were less than friendly. Indeed, there's a lot of baggage here between the two countries. President Donald Trump's trade war and Biden's Buy America stance have made Chinese and U.S. trade headwinds. Once again, the talk of the town among EV investors. Okay, so when this is going on, this lets you know that you want to focus on U.S. EV, right? And something that a lot of investors didn't have was like a Tesla competitor within the U.S. market. Now, CCIV has came into the picture. Whether CCIV is good enough or not good enough, I think a lot of investors are going to feel more comfortable with the Buy America stance, right, than focusing on Chinese. That's why Chinese is speculative right now. But if I was to break down the $30 that we're losing here, and all of this was to hopefully recover and one or the other would damage it, this is temporary for sure. This is temporary for sure. And these two right here account for $20 that we've probably lost here. So this can jump back up to 57. Okay. Now what's going to hurt it the most to get back up to those highs, and this is hypothetically speaking, I just want you guys to open your perspective on how much this has been pulled down by a temporary setback. So there's about $20 right now that are missing by a temporary setback. Now this is the most important $10, and these $10 could actually cost the stock the whole entire $30 or even more, or worst case scenario, delisting concerns. And this is where the fear comes in, and you need to rationalize as an investor what's really going on. So this had the issue with the delisting, and they talked about it last year. It's going to take 3 years before they're audited or they have to prove themselves and so forth. Now, could these get delisted right away? I'm not sure if they can do an executive order or something like that, but there's tension. But you want to remember, last year's tensions were temporary. This year's tensions, if they're temporary, this is opportunity. If they last, then you need to rethink everything and watch it closely. That's what I'm saying. You want to add this to your watch list now. I don't want you guys to miss out on it. It's time sensitive, and the sooner you know, the more aware you are. But the whole issue is that a lot of investors, they love NIO, and NIO's way ahead right now than CCIV, to be honest. But a lot of investors might choose CCIV over NIO in the coming months and probably years. And that could be the next mini Tesla. Could be. But that doesn't take away that NIO has potential. Just NIO needs to go ahead, which is China, not NIO, situate all of this to not get into the delisting concerns and hopefully get the company to expand in America. But the longer it takes, the more market share it's losing to Lucid and to Tesla. And that's where NIO might just do well in China, and it's going to have a cap, right? It's not going to be able to go much higher because it's only doing so much within Europe and just Asian countries and not reaching out here. For investors to get even more bullish, they need to see it everywhere. Think about it. That's how you need to watch this. But you need to start watching it now. Be prepared like a hawk to strike for your opportunity. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts, and let's make some money.